A push to require members of school boards to be parents of actively enrolled students won't be moving forward in Arlington County, but it has us looking into that issue all across the region. David Kaplan standing by with the big picture perspective. He's live tonight in Arlington with more. David?
Jim, good evening to you. The district's legislative director said that they had considered it, and it's something that we know at least one commenter brought up, the possibility of requiring school board members to be parents, but the district opted not to, largely because of Virginia state law, which says that in order to be a candidate, someone only has to be a resident and a registered voter. Did some digging on all this. Same story in the rest of Northern Virginia, obviously, but also in D.C. and Montgomery County, Maryland. We'll talk about Prince George's County here in just a second. There have been lots of conversations about the role of school boards across our region in particular in the last few years. So this question of whether or not there should be requirement to be an active parent. Well, I spoke with parents today, as well as an education policy expert who tells me people need to differentiate between a parent's ability to be involved in their public school board versus a requirement that they be a parent to serve. That the nature of democratically elected, geographically delineated officials with an interest in their school board means as taxpayers, they should have a right to serve.
Trust the system, then let them be on the sidelines. If they have something to say, then absolutely step in and say something. But a requirement, I'm not so sure about that.
Everybody pays taxes, and everybody pays taxes that go to the school district. And if a job of a school board member is to make sure that the money's being spent correctly and they're educated, they should be able to do that whether they're parents or not.
All right, so I mentioned Prince George's County. Let's talk about there. Best we could tell, it's the only district with a semblance of a requirement that a parent be on the board in the DMV. They have 9 elected representatives and 3 appointed. One of those 3 has to be a parent. That member's name, I spoke to her today. It's Jocelyn Rout. Take a listen.
It just provides a level of expertise that's needed when you're making decisions about the calendar or how money is spent or, how to select the next superintendent that's coming to serve the scholars you are representing and their families.
Things are about to change, though, in Prince George's County as well. Because of a change at the state level, they are actually changing over to what we see in the rest of the DMV, a purely geographically democratically elected school board, again, with only the requirements that they be a resident and a registered voter. So lots of chatter, lots of conversation about this that we found today. Jim and Marina, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. That's our Fox 5 Live Instant question tonight. Should school boards be made up of parents who have students in the district? Right now, 77% of you say no, 23% of you say yes, and you could still weigh in by scanning the QR code on your screen, going to fox5dc.com, or voting in the Fox 5 News app.